So move delay, I'll put it right here. Serialize field, protected, bool, move, let's see, move with raw data. Move with raw data. That's a terrible Boolean name, but oh, wait a minute. Don't I just want to get the normal direction? Demo controller. New vector. Wait, a move vector. Oh, because I multiply this by time cursor speed. What I should be doing, what I can do instead is no. I want the raw data. I want the raw data. And then I don't always want D-pad movement. Do I? Yeah, I guess that's okay. Yeah, this is okay. So if move with raw data, then fal equal, I'll just set fal right back to button data dot axis value. Or I'll just do it in here, so I only do it once. Or this will be default, and then if this isn't, okay, and what do I want the default to be, the default state? So I want it to be true, actually. And I'll just tick it off on the ones that I need it off. So everything should go back to normal. All right, everything go back to normal. Same with this one. If move with raw data, then yeah, else. And this is the else. Move e dot button data dot axis value. Okay. Oh man, sucks. I really didn't want to break everything for like this, the smallest bit of improvement. It's so minuscule. Honestly, if I just keep the D-pad, if I go back to normal completely and I just keep the D-pad logic, that'd probably be fine. So with the mini golf and tennis, did they just nail the simple mechanics and the environment is whatever fidelity, or are the environments part of the draw? Oh, the ping pong. The environments are whatever. They're kind of cool, whatever. It's the feel, the mechanics for me. Beat Saber, I would say also environment is whatever. It's just like very unique motions that provide game feedback that it's new. It's new, you know? It's just taking the Wii, like the success of the Wii, and putting you there in the screen. It's like everything the Wii was trying to do, like project your motions on screen, but It's now you're actually holding it. It's pretty crazy. Just go to your local store, go to your local Facebook store, and try it. All right, so secondary demo. Where's my decoration controller? Build mode. Decoration controller. So this is the one where I want to move player with raw data. No. I don't want raw data. I want clamped data. Are you joking? Facebook has stores now? Yeah, I am joking. Wait a minute. Facebook store. Facebook shops. No, oh, right. Brick and mortar. Mortar. Yeah. I don't know. No, there's no. That's funny though. All right, so the floor controller, I probably also want to uncheck because that uses the same logic as the decoration controller. It snaps. But I need to test the floor controller now. Ooh, and the same with roof controller. All right, I need to do extensive tests on the floor and the roof controller. Damn it. Let me put some items here so I can grab them. Let's see, generic droppable prefab. So you're gonna pick up floor, foundation. Let's say 150. This one's walls. Build wall wood. No. I need roof. Roof. Gabled roof. 50. Set. Okay. You can come over and play it as long as you promise not to steal any of my stuff. I love it. It sounds like 5-year-olds trying to set up a play date. I'm a super trustworthy human. I expect others to be the same. That's very trusting of you. I'm pretty trusting. I generally think people are good. I'm a firm believer that people are good. Okay, so I could do this. Ooh, that's really fast. Is that okay? That's too fast. And then place the tile. I can't place tiles. All right. So I need to go into the build controller. Place tiles. Place item? Place floor. Place. What is it called? Place foundation. There it is. Okay, so can move, can place. All right, so we're going to get rid of can move. And we have to make sure that we snap to the current position. Update current position equals. So we're always snapping. Cool. And place foundation. Start corner is the build transforms start corner. So what I need to do is right before here, build transform dot transform. Wait, dot transform. Just dot position. Yeah, why do I get the transform of the transform? What? Build transform. Yeah, it is transform. Okay. Equals current position. Okay, so now we're snapping it to the grid. Hopefully that's all we need to do. And I'm going to stop all coroutines. Stop all coroutines. Just in case. I don't know. I'm going to do the same thing in the other one. I'm too trusting a lot of the times. Second, what kind of mechanics do you have built in VR? And is any of that shippable? There's like a lot of packages that get you up and running with the basics of VR, like being able to pick up and grab items, being able to like throw them, turning their physics on and off, stuff like that. Also, I'm noticing that those droppable prefabs are not, they're like cutting, they're contributing to the nav mesh, which is stupid. If all these games are about feel, it shouldn't matter what it looks like. Just pick a theme and build environments. Well, no, I think you know, it still needs to look good. It's like regular games, you know, you can't just do an asset flip. It doesn't work like that. Okay, I can't place a single tile. I know why. Place single foundation. Get rid of can't move. Make sure build transform dot position equals current position. I do the same thing here. So stupid. I do the same thing here. So stupid. I wonder if it wasn't a transform before and then I like renamed the variable to have transform in the name and I left those. That's probably what happened. Also, you know, if any of you beginner game devs are interested in getting your feet wet, if you check out the Captain Coder, he does game jams that aren't full games. It's just like mechanical game jams, so it's just focusing on one mechanic, which is kind of cool because you don't have to worry about making an entire game. You just focus on the one mechanic, and it's kind of liberating. You should check him out, Captain Coder. And he's also an incredible streamer. On top of that, and he's currently live. Yeah, he is currently live. So get out of here. Also, Connie, how's it going? Go check out Captain Coder. Wait, nav mesh. Is this part of nav mesh ignore? It's not. Add nav mesh modifier. Ugh, I'm getting so sidetracked. Ignore. There we go. I do cursed stuff because I don't understand transforms. What do you mean you do cursed stuff? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Okay. Let's see if I can place single transforms. Oh, oh, oh. Connie. No. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Oh my god. That is uncomfortable. Interesting. It is. It does not like this. Oof. I think I need to... I think I need to make that slower. Cursed was warning enough. It was. They did war us. They warred us. I figured they would have been inside out. That was pretty cursed. Can I enter the prefab, please? Thank you. So build floor controller. The move delay is 0.1. Let's make it 0.25. And then no, that's too much. 0.2. All right, so now I gotta do the same adjustments to the scripts and the roof controller. Just gotta get rid of that can move bullshit. Can move. Place foundation, yep. Dunk, 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 dunk. Can move. Dunk, 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 dunk. And then I have to do the same thing here, where we snap the transform to current position. Build transform. No double transform. Same here. It looks like I don't even use this drop single, but whatever. Okay, cool. Cool. And then let's do the stop coroutines. Stop all coroutines, just in case. Just in case. I'm going to do it in the decoration controller as well. Oh, God. Can you someone, like, tell me to do something more fun? So I do it. Give me peer pressure. I try to use Ultra Leap for hand tracking in Godot, but the transforms of what Ultra Leaps give me and how VRM is designed are strange. Oh, you mean for the VTuber avatar. I'm not. That's one of the things that I just have no idea how it works. Place item. What is this error message? Oh, right. The error message is if we're hitting something. When I was learning retargeting, it was all kind of body horror. I would imagine. You ever use a motion builder? I heard motion builder is very good for that kind of stuff. Excuse me. VC face is the easiest thing to do. Just grab or make a VRM avatar, put it in the software, and done. But it's not extensible or something else. Yeah, but the put an avatar in. How do you make an avatar? Where do you get an avatar? What's the like the setup for that? I try to get that stuff in Godot so I can interact with my overlay. Yeah, you do fun stuff on your stream. Get the fun overlay. Ooh, I don't think I had enough lunch. I'm feeling dizzy hungry, and it's only 5. Maybe I need to just get out of this chair. Captain Covert gave me a shout out back. That's so nice of him. Is someone over there talking about this? I saw something funny today, actually. If next time I talk to Grumble, though, I'll let him know. Because it involves Grumble. Okay. I have to test the roof controller now. Yes, test roof controller. I am Eno. Thank you for the follow. What's a grumble? Grumble of pugs. You know grumble of pugs. This is good. This is good. This is good. I like the D-pad additions. This feels totally fine. So can I mess it up? No, it's really hard to mess up. My fan died. Hello, hello, welcome in. How's it going? I can't plug my fan in though. It needs a USB port, and I've used them all. Oh well. I'm just gonna sweat now. I'm back. We have solved the analog control issue. It's looking good. We have considered it good enough. I don't think it's fully fixed. It still has some moments where it doesn't feel good, but it feels fine. The D-pad buttons, that was big though. Being able to like use the D-pads on the controller to move stuff around, that's big. Maybe get a fan with a real plug. Why don't you get a fan with a real plug? Oh wait, I do have a fan with a real plug. It's in the other room. If I need it, I'll go get it. It's not so bad right now. It's just like I had a fan blowing on my face for what, 2 hours now, and then now it's not, so it just feels hot. But really, it's just the lack of fan. Yeah, I think it's good enough. But now I'm testing all the other controllers because I broke them. So let me see if yeah, I broke the demolition controller first. Maybe get an intern to fan you. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, this is still broken. That's weird. Why? Why? What's it doing? I thought the demo controller had 0 delay. Demo controller has 0.3 delay. What? Oh, now it has 0. No delay. Save. I don't understand how it even worked in the first place. Okay. We're back. This feels exactly how it used to. It feels no different. Maybe... I don't know. I don't like it. Ooh, there's a weird overlap there. Ah, yeah, this game feels so much better with controller. It's kind of crap, the mouse. Ooh, someone had a really good suggestion about middle click Boolean walking. So if you hold down middle click, you run toward the mouse. But it's actually like painful to hold down middle click like that. I want to add the toggle. That's smart. Smart cookies. Did I do enough marketing today? I had another marketing idea I wanted to do. So distracted. If anyone feels like it, make sure to check me out on Twitter. I'll check you out right back. Maybe. As long as your account is nice and normal. Oh, can I tell you guys about the best account I found on all of Twitter? I don't know if anyone was here, but like maybe 3 weeks ago, I was talking about the N64 that I bought. I bought like an original N64, and I was looking for Quest 64. I couldn't find Quest 64 anywhere, and a bunch of you in chat you played it, and I stumbled upon an account dedicated to Quest 64, and it's like the best account I've ever seen. Let me see if I can find it. Quest 64. Quest 64 official. I love how it's official. Quest 64 official. This account, the only account dedicated to letting people know what's fresh and new in the world of Quest 64, a game that hasn't changed for 20 plus years. Just that alone, like, I read that, I'm like, oh my God, that's genius. What is this account? And it's basically like every hour this person posts some kind of very good quality meme about Quest 64. I don't know who's behind this channel, but it's incredible. I love it. I love it. I think it's cute already. What, this? This account you follow? Oh, the every hour, right. But like, how do you even find that much content? I don't even think I can do that with this, even if I tried. That's someone who's got like a special voice, like an internet voice, really good at speaking internet. Like, I'm not good at speaking internet. That's why my posts are lame, and I just can't think of any. What? What? Adam, how's it going? Welcome in. Adam, I know you usually raid and run, but I just want to say your real talk about feeling anxiety and showing the human side. More people need to see that, because I think everyone struggles, and it's good to see that you're not alone. So thanks for that. But everyone, welcome in. How's it going? My name is Andrew, working on a game called Alpine Lake. It's a cozy innkeeper sim. Let me play the trailer. This is what we're working on. Show us the bike. Oh, you'll see the bike. And anyone who was here before, who doesn't know Adam C. Eunice, please make sure to follow. Legendary indie game dev, working on Insignia. Also, if you've been on YouTube, you've seen his videos. Guaranteed. I'm back. Did I miss anything? No. Lorefang, thank you for the follow. Hi, admin and raiders. Also, NanoDev. How are you doing? Void plane. "80% of what I know comes from Adam." Yeah, yeah, you know. We've all seen his videos. Honestly, I don't even like do pixel art, and as you Google or as you search through YouTube for like videos on learning materials, you're gonna run into Adam eventually. Huge help to everyone. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. It's like Stardew Valley meets The Sims meets I don't know, whatever, meets Life Sim. Silence Runners. I remember your game from the live review. Yeah, that was really generous. Also, welcome in. Doing good. Glad to be up early to catch your streams. Nice. I think it looks cute. Nice. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my absolute best. Oh yeah. And Adam, if you are still there, the first critique you made when you did play was the pathing. It had this like gradient between the grass and the dirt. And what I did was got rid of that because it looks way better now. All right, but what was I doing? What was I doing before the Big Bang? I was adjusting the way the controller feel works. Right? Yeah. So right now what I'm working on is I have these build controllers, these decoration controllers, all these different player controllers, where you kind of leave the body of the player and you go into a different mode. And everything was like kind of fine, but now I'm working on it to be better with controller. It was a little funky. Okay, so now this is weird. When I use the D-pad in demo controller mode, it just moves at like 0.1. I guess what would be cool if I started using the D-pad, it would snap it to the grid and only move it in like half grid increments. Right? That would be cool. No, I don't think that's cool actually. What I should be doing is I should be listening for like an on press and moving it smoothly as it's pressed. That's what I should be doing. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. You messed up not having the demo out for Next Fest? What do you mean? You shouldn't be launching anything during Next Fest. You will get zero attention. Also, it's way too early for me to be doing Next Fest. People are playing so many random games right now. Yeah, because they're all in Next Fest. I can't be in this Next Fest. I gotta do another one. You should only do the Next Fest right before you launch. Like the last Next Fest before you launch is the one you should be doing. I mean, if you have a demo, you should enter Next Fest, but you should have a demo. So you can only enter Next Fest once. So that's why you have to time it right. You can't just enter all of them. So I don't plan on releasing this game until next year. So I'll probably do the fall Next Fest if I can. That's like the general logic. But, honestly, there's no rules. You can do whatever you want. Next Fest makes sense, yeah. So, demo controller. What I think I want to do is also listen for if e.event type. You know what? This is getting annoying. I need more like checks and balances here. Like I don't want this to be called in demo mode. All right, whatever. It's just another bool. It's fine. It's just another boolean. Serialize field. Allow D-pad button presses. Or let's disable D-pad button presses. If mouse controls and not, yeah. And now I can have my own custom D-pad controls in the demo controller. Let me copy them. So instead of on down, I just want on pressed, right? I think that's all I need to do. Wow. Is that true? Nah, that can't be true. Let's see. I essentially want to call that value every frame instead of just once on down. That seems legit. Demo, disable, go back. Okay. All right, we can move around the joystick and with the D-pad. Perfect. Done. That was easy. Okay. Are there any other build controllers that I potentially broke? Let's see. Gardening controller? No. Instrument controller? No. Bike nav? No. Build confirmed good. Build door controller. Ooh, yes, this one. Because the door controller works exactly like the demo controller. And the wall controller. Yeah, and the wall controller too. I'd probably totally mess that one up. Oh, crap. All right, we got to test it all. Reset. My save system is kind of funny. When I duplicate stuff in the scene, they don't change like the save identification, so they kind of like they all snap to one object. Sometimes I lose objects because I duplicate them. I should have a thing that's like on validate or like if duplicated, reset this automatically. What was the other thing I just said? Walls and doors. Door. Okay. I assume if you were polishing a demo, you were closer to release. No, I think what I'm going to do, basically, I'm just going to like release the demo and use it as a test. If the demo is a success, then I know to spend a good amount of time and make a great freaking game as best as I can be, or as best as it can be. If the demo doesn't do well, if it's a dud, I'm just going to like package up an experience and release it, you know? If nobody wants to play the game, I'm not going to work on it for another year. If people want to play, I will make sure to deliver a very good experience, or at least the best I can do, you know? Okay, we totally broke walls. It doesn't do anything. And doors, let's see. Did I break doors? I could still move doors around, but it's the same as the demo controller. Okay. So now that two classes, like child classes of need the same behavior, instead of doing this is a bad idea. I should have just had a switch that's like I'm not even going to do a bool. I'm going to say what input state should I listen for? On down or on press? So input button state? Ooh, I don't even know what that is. What is that? It is a input button event, or it's just a button state. Okay, button state. Button state. And this is going to be the D-pad button state. Sure, that's it. And we're going to default it to on down. And then just for those two, I'll change it to pressed. And then that should be good. So I don't need this anymore. And I just set this here. Okay, that is so much cleaner. Hey, it's Cog. What up, Ben? Welcome back. All right. Let me just update that in the editor. And then how did I break wall movement? Oh, no. The wall decorating controller was the hardest thing to make in this game. Hands down. Hands down. I don't know why. Just was. Making a custom like building mechanic without using like prefab chunks. I should have just done prefab chunks. What was I thinking? I just wanted it to be like a little fancier. I love the Sims building mechanics, and I'm like, I feel like instead of doing like survival craft style building, I feel like I can pull off the Sims. That was dumb. All right, but we're here. We're here now, so demo controller, I want this to be on pressed. Same with the door controller on pressed. Okay, cool. Did you get an aug? Wait, did you and aug get a style hammered out? Oh, for the character design. How did the character design pan out? I think what happened was, so he redesigned the characters and the proportions look much better. It's just too much work to do those tweaks right now. I think I'm going to do that after the demo release. Anything that requires a rig change, I'm not going to do it until after the demo release because it's a lot of work. Like I'm just trying not to be too precious. I can't be too precious. This needs to go out. I need to know. If I was getting like thousands of wish lists, I would know already. I would be like, okay, I know to spend the time, but I'm not. I'm not getting the thousands of wish lists, so I don't know if I should be committing myself to this as much as I should. And you can implement more feedback. Yeah, it'd be nice to just hear people's thoughts too. You are consistently doing things, which is good. What do you mean? All right, so doors are fine. That's cool. Walls. Why don't walls work? Can't move. I mean, you haven't given up yet, and you don't just screw around. I maybe missed what you were talking about. Whether or not I should be it was kind of like should the demo release be closer to launch and a more accurate representation of what the game will be, or should I release it now and let the demo sit while I make the game, you know? I feel attacked? Why? What's the matter? Who's attacking you? Whoa, this is such a big script. Okay. Place node. Do I have custom move functionality? Move. I do, of course I do. Okay, so here I overwrite move. Do I even call the base? No, I don't call the base class. I get the vector. I expect, what do I expect? Well, if it's 0, I return. Okay. Oh, if I can move. There we go. Just get rid of that. I don't use can move anymore. That's the thing. So we can never move. Read up. Oh, wait, sorry. What did I miss? Hey, it's Cog. Sup, Fins. He called you Fins. A lot of devs faff about while streaming. Oh. You think he was talking about you? To be honest, as long as you can put out a demo that mirrors a part of what you feel the full game will be, you should do it, in my opinion. I agree with you, Chartle. I just said your name out loud, and that's ridiculous. Welcome in. I know you said stuff before, but I wasn't even thinking about you. I was speaking of myself. Wait, I think it's more what Cog said. Or maybe it was both of you. The faffing about is half the fun of streaming. I agree. I think faffing about is fun. I try to keep it a little tight, you know. I always say I'm not a streamer. I'm a game dev that streams, coincidentally. Just for my opinion, I would work longer before a demo. I, for myself, mostly don't give a game a second chance when the demo was already not or when I was already not enjoying. There are too many games out there. It's fast filter when the demo is not good. It's a good point. I mean, I'm not trying to make a bad demo. I'm just not trying to make a big demo. It's gonna be a small demo. Finns, if I'm attacking you, I at least say your name, and I feel more people should give that courtesy. No, honestly, Finn, you do not mess around on stream. I mean, when you're playing video games, that's playing video games, but you get shit done. It's nice. Saying chatters' names does sometimes help retain them by maintaining an open image. I'm usually like pretty good about like recognizing people who come in, but that, you know, the big raids, they always throw me off. Still not used to them. Garfield tentacle. No, Finn. PG-13. But it's only my opinion, so do what you want with it. No, I mean, you have a point, but I also have to consider my own mental health. I just need to get it out. It's possible I'm sabotaging myself, but it's also possible I'm reinforcing the idea that I need to work extra hard on this. You nearly read it. I'm always one word ahead. You won't get me to read that. I didn't give them the whole idea. Got to save some for the demo. You do have to save some for the demo. I mean, save some for the full release. I know what you mean. If you have learned anything from my comments, it should be proof. Read comments before speaking them. Yeah. All right. All right. So did I fix wall movement? And is it going to break? Sometimes I type from my phone. It doesn't have my best interests in mind. No, autocorrect gets us all, doesn't it? Oh, it's so laggy. It's crazy. I don't know what it is, though. Okay, we can move. And we can build. And, okay, if I go to doors. There we go. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. And then, can we demolish it? We can demolish it. All right. I think it's good. It doesn't, I don't know. I made changes that feel like it's nice you can use the D-pad now. It just doesn't feel as safe. Well, yeah, why can't I demolish this? What the hell? What is it even demolishing right now? Why didn't it get rid of the flooring? Wait, now I can get rid of it. What? Oh, crap. That can't even be with what I was changing. That has nothing to do with it. Seriously, it auto-corrected there to there the other day, and I'll never live it down. So it like forced you to do the wrong there. Hammer time, yeah. All right, I need to fast forward to the next day so I don't have this annoying dilapidated house in the way. Wait, what am I missing? I don't have MU best interest in mind while typing. You don't have my best interest? Your best interest? Me and second favorite brainstormed it today. After one guy came in and was like, if you make a GAR IO, I'll pay you 500K guaranteed. Oh, I saw that guy. And it turned out he was like a student and just wanted you to do his homework. And it turned out he was trying to scam me into doing his homework. Yeah. The homework troll. I saw him. He was in odd stream too. That's funny. If you're a kid out there, like teenager, young kid, we're adults. Sometimes we don't always get it. Which didn't work because I already knew like, hey, I want to make a bunch of money. I just you almost got me. You almost got me. Actually, that's not so bad. Oh, that's where Garfield came from. God. I like how the hammer starts floating and hammering. It feels good. Yeah, that was one of the more... That's fun to do. That's my favorite stuff to do in games is like the juice. But not just like add a particle effect. I like doing custom animations. That's kind of where my favorite things lie. It's just hard to give everything a custom animation. It's better than the guys that show up in their first messages. Does anyone know blank obscure programming language? I'm trying to set up a work server on blank obscure platform. And I need it done by 3 a.m. And then they leave and go into another streamer. That's ridiculous. Aka Power, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? Yeah, anytime anyone comes in here and isn't talking about like a game engine or game dev, I'm just like lost. Like web dev stuff, servers, all that. I'm just what? Wait, the day didn't end yet? Crypto. No crypto here. They're trying to use y'all's Google. Google will do a better job than us. Or at least than me. They don't seem to think we're one community who talk to each other. We're onto people's BS pretty quick. Yeah, it's true. And everyone's always in everyone else's chats. See, things get back. We're just here to learn and experience about game dev and stuff. Well, welcome in. If you have any questions, I can do my best to answer them. All right. So I think I did what I needed to do. I think the controllers all work. I'm gonna pick back up what I was doing in the beginning of yesterday's stream, which was making a new item, the dehydrator. I just watched the hundreds fire ship video and talk like you're an expert. Wait. When it doubt, why can't I read this? Just watch the 100s fire ship video and talk like you're an expert. When in doubt, say random woman's name and claim it's the future of dev. What? What are you talking about, Nano? What is that? I like the trolls. Heather bans them instantly, but sometimes I'm like, hey, no. Tell me about the art service you're offering. I've never gotten art service spam. Isn't that weird? Like everyone gets it. I don't get it. Why don't I get any art service spam? I only get Twitch scam bot, which should be arriving shortly. Give it like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn it. Twitch scam bot. You're supposed to be there with me. Your comment is how to be a web dev. Oh. Yeah. No idea. Get viewer? I wasted like 2 hours of art service spam, so I wasted like an hour of their time giving them critiques. Twitch spam bot executed. Yeah, they failed. They failed me. They're not welcome back. I follow someone with 32 followers. I watch her a lot, and the reason is that she posts about the only people in her chat were graphic design scammers, but I've never talked in her chat. You've never said hi, and she only gets Twitch like graphic spammers. Get in there, say hi. You know how much that would mean to her. I have no experience in coding, but I'm trying to learn something new. For a beginner, is it okay to learn quickly or depends on some time? Well, do you mean is it okay to like try and learn quickly? Or is it okay to have learned something quickly? I mean, everyone's different and can learn at different speeds. I would say just make a project. Don't worry about if you're learning it right or not. Just make something. Don't, there's no hacking the system of learning. Maybe there is, but it's not worth thinking about. I know I feel really bad. I've built it up in my head. Come on, say something. Should we raid them? All right, we're gonna go into Maya. I know what you're all thinking. Why don't you use Blender? I'm not gonna answer that. As soon as you think you learn the engine will make you feel dumb. It's true. Or it'll change or update or whatever. Each time I post something with hashtag Twitch on Twitter, I have a graphics design scammer on my DMs. Yeah, I don't post. I used to post like Twitch stuff to Twitter. It's not the place. No one cares. I stopped doing it. I did get some graphics people DMing me. I get some emails sometimes. Nowadays I just keep it vaguely separated. I don't like hide it, but I definitely don't like repost clips to Twitter. I have a link that can help you with this. You mean, is it the Blender download link? I was using Maya this morning. Nice. Because you're probably used to Maya and don't want to change your workflow. Close. That is a lot of money on a DDC just to make low poly art. $250 a year. It technically, it's a good chunk of money, but you know, it's not like I'm spending $3,000 on the full license. I have the indie license. All right, so I made this dehydrator. Question. Should I keep it a tiny little dehydrator that can be put on kitchen cabinets? Or should I make it its own standalone thing like the grinder here? Where it's just like, it's just big and clunky and you can't put it on a kitchen cabinet. Bun Bun just spent $280 on Marvelous. See, now that's a thing I would never do. Marvelous does one thing. I would never spend that much money on like a one-off software. Like Substance. I wouldn't buy Substance. I wouldn't buy any of those like, hey, we do this one thing really well. I'd rather have Maya that does everything mediocre. Keep your secrets. No, it's not a secret. I just, yeah, I've been using Maya for 16 years. I can't learn Blender. I'd rather pay for the indie license than to learn Blender. That's the reason. You got me. Okay, so I want everything to have shiny matte. And then I just want this to have metal matte. Existing metal matte. She was like, I want to learn clothes. So I'm like, whatever, man. I'll be a rubber duck while you learn. It's a powerful software, Marvelous Designer. I've seen people use it in production, and it's really powerful. You get me? Cheaper than ZBrush? ZBrush, yeah, I wouldn't buy ZBrush. Wouldn't buy Mari. Wouldn't buy any of those. Yes, I talk to my partner like that. Whatever, man. Thanks for the advice, but from your experience, should I take a class or just learn from YouTube? You know, that depends on what stage of life you're at. If you're like in high school and you're looking for college and you have the opportunity to learn this stuff in college, definitely take that opportunity. If you were past college and you're trying to get into it, there's definitely boot camps you can look into if you like the structure of a class and a teacher that you can talk to. There's boot camps, there's online boot camps. If you have the money, like if you have the money, why not? Yeah, of course, do it. But if money is an issue, you can learn everything from YouTube if you know, or if you can identify a quality tutorial, which is not always easy to do. It's not always easy to identify a quality tutorial. But, you know, you can learn a lot from YouTube. You're working as a graphic designer. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I would start with tutorials, you know, start not spending the money. And then if you find after like a couple of weeks that nothing makes sense, there's probably some fundamentals that are missing that a class can teach you. I actually think it's really hard to identify the fundamentals you need to move forward. And yeah, a structured class would benefit you. Because like, yeah, if you just want to learn game dev, like where do you start? Do you start learning Unity? Where do you start with Unity? Do you start like making the inventory system you want to make because you want to make that MMO? Or do you start with the interface? Do you start and like, okay, now you have to code. You have to do C#. Do you start with a tutorial on how to code that inventory system that you're trying to make? Or do you start with like what a variable is? I think it's really hard to identify exactly where you need to start. Actually, I mean, I guess maybe it's not that hard. That's probably the most common question people come in here asking is like, where do I start? So I think a class will do. Classes do good jobs, or sometimes they do better jobs teaching the fundamentals. I'd be weary though. Some of the game design stuff is kind of scammy. I don't even know. I was lucky enough to just like pick up here and there from classes, and then I was interested enough to learn on my own. Picked it up from there. Yeah, Udemy. Yeah, that's a good idea. Udemy is affordable. You can find affordable classes on Udemy. Give it a shot. I found boot.dev to be pretty good for learning Python. Colorful Countess, welcome in. I've taken Udemy courses. I took a couple. I had a good experience. I had a very good experience. None on game dev though. On coding, I think I took a C++ Udemy course, and it really helped. I would check that out. I don't have like specific game dev courses for recommendations though, unfortunately. Wait, what? Planar. Oh, right. Z. I have a bad habit of making everything in the game gray or brown. I need to learn how to be better and make random colors. Now this one has a red ring for no reason. No, that's terrible. Make it black. I can't help myself. All right, so what I'm making right now is a dehydrator. There's an item in the game that is going, it's basically like a processing item that you put stuff in the dehydrator, you let it process over time, and out pops other stuff. So right now, the only idea I have with the dehydrator is to dehydrate tea leaves to make like black tea leaves. Fun fact, all tea is made from the same leaf. It's just how you process the leaf. Mostly. All right, so this is going to be transparent. Which is the transparent one? Is it this one or is it this one? Well, this is the glass one. This is how I color everything in a game. I just shove the UVs in a quadrant. Okay, this is the dehydrator item. Let's get it in there. Is it safe to just merge everything though? Oh wait, Finn, you can't buy Mari? What do you mean you can't buy it? Mari buys you? Maxon ruined ZBrush? Wait, Maxon bought ZBrush? Oh, I'm so lost. Did I know this? I think I forgot. Oh, here comes the pitch. I see what you did there, Cog. Oh, you're talking about Udemy. Yeah, they're good. The ones with good ratings. And they go on sale for only 15 bucks every few months. Yeah, just subscribe to Udemy's mailing list. And when you don't buy a course for a week, they will beg you and give you 90% off on a course. So actually do subscribe to their mailing list. Good place to start is what do you want to do, and then start from there. That is a good place to start. Depends what you want to build. Why games? Why anything? If you don't have a focus on what you want to do, then you will have no focus. That seems obvious, but without an endpoint, you will flounder. Learning game dev isn't a focus because it's like learn to code. It's nebulous. What do you want to learn to code? What do you want to learn to develop? Yeah, it's true. Something to keep the eye on the prize, you know. If you have a project in mind, that's always helpful. Like, you know what you want to make eventually when you're good enough. The best course might be able the best a course might be able to do is give you an idea of what that focus might be. Try to make a top side bluish, like the old plastic windows. Oh, you mean like the blue tinted glass? Yeah, I'll keep that. So much help these days. I started with a C64 book that I found from the library for the internets. It's old school. Just assign materials and let the game choose colors for you. Easy. I just want to make this for fun since I love video games so much. I wanted to create my own too. That's a start. Mari's rental only. Oh, wait, what? Maxon bought ZBrush like 2 years ago and killed the license model 18 months ago. Damn. So they're all subscription now. I started making small games in game jams on itch. People actually play them and you get feedback to improve. Yeah, start there. Make stuff on itch. Learn to program in BASIC. That's where I started, QBasic. That was my first coding experience. A lot of us use different engines and workflows, so none of us took the same path. No, nobody takes the same path. I honestly, most people's paths are pretty rocky and weird. There's not many people have like clean paths to game dev. I think my path in VFX was pretty clean though. I went to school for VFX and then got a VFX job. Done. But game dev doesn't work that way for some reason. Everyone comes in it from different places. What is a clean path? Just like I learned something and now I am. That's clean. I don't know. It's just like a feeling. Also, did everyone follow the Quest64 official Twitter account? I don't know why I'm shouting them out, but they deserve it. They make me laugh every post. Okay. Do I want to make the lid separate? Yeah, probably. So dehydrator lid geo. And then everything else. Ooh, actually, what if I make the button Thank God that automated. You can buy outright, but there's no upgrades or bug fixes at all. So it's, oh, wow. Wait, how did I already fall behind in chat? I just read it all. The upgrade price is only $100 less than the perpetual license price. And the subscription is obviously a lot less. Oh, I just didn't read those before. Braggart. I got really lucky. Second favorite. I got really lucky. I don't know. In today's market, I don't think I'd make it. I don't think I would have gotten my first job. Maxon's entire upgrade model has been renaming things we've been doing in ZBrush for years. Not that the most recent ZBrush upgrades have been good. Ask most artists if you use them and they'll tell you no. You mean use ZBrush? You don't think most artists use ZBrush anymore? Okay, I'm going to keep this knob separate. I think I'm gonna have it like spin when it's active. I'm pretty sure I have the ability to do that. I have like state animation so I can throw. Dehydrator body geo, and then dehydrator knob. Okay, let's get it in the game. Is there any other items I should make before I get this in the game? Wait, what were these sets that I just deleted? Why are they empty? I don't like that. I don't like that. You want a dehydrator in real life? Air fryer? Make an air fryer? I don't need an air fryer though. Like, I don't have a use for it. It's just like a healthy way to cook. It's not like a different way to cook. All right, we're gonna brainstorm for like 2 minutes before I jump back out of Maya. What else can go in this game? So I have the hot plate and the stove. I need other levels of cooking implement because the hot plate accepts one ingredient. You can only make one ingredient meals. This is like I feel like a home use stove, which is like a tier 3 item. So tier 1 hot plate, tier 3 stove oven. I need a tier 2 and a tier 4. Something in between these and something even better than this. Maybe it is like the air fryer. Maybe it's like the all-in-one like countertop like toaster oven kind of thing. Oh my god, the dog won't stop licking. Stop it. Damn it, dog. Let's just slurp, slurp, slurp. Make the player discover the joy of the crock pot. I do like, I kind of like slow cooker. I kind of like slow cooker. Like the slow cooker would be the in between these two. Yo, Justin, how's it going? That's what everyone says until they get one. Like not needing one. Yeah, my cooking habits, ever since I moved, I went from cooking like 3 to 4 nights a week to cooking 1 night a week. Like, it's bad. Player puts stuff in and it's only ready when they return at the end of the day. Oh, so you're talking about a whole new mechanic of like slow cook meals. I like it in theory. It's just like, why? When you can cook other meals that probably would take time, why is there a random mechanic that's longer cooking times? I mean, you can justify it in some way, but I live in Korea and everything can be delivered and it's delicious. Yeah, same. That's why I mean, I don't live in Korea, but I live in Tokyo. So why the hell would I cook? Everything is so good and cheap and 10 feet from my apartment. That's why I stopped cooking. It's just like, you don't save money. In the US, you save money when you cook sometimes. It depends on what grocery store you go to. But here, it's actually more expensive to go to the grocery store and cook. It's really weird. I'm jelly of you being in Tokyo. It's dope. Yeah, it's fun. Are you gonna go to Star Wars Celebration in Tokyo next year? No. Wasn't planning on it. Is that a thing? Ooh, I'm getting the stink eye from the dog. It's time for dinner. I like the idea of like a bigger toaster oven air fryer slow cooker thing. But just as like the 2 ingredient version. I was thinking about going to Tokyo next year just to go to the Star Wars Celebration? It is a thing, for Star Wars fans at least. Huh, interesting. I went to Ueno 2 months ago. Oh, nice. Wait, Ueno? Like Ueno Koen? Oh, Ueno Park? The neighborhood Ueno? That was the first time I've ever like had a slip up where I spoke Japanese instead of English. That's funny. Remember Endor. Why were you only in Ueno though? Like, how did you miss everything else? Or were you just like passing through? I went to the big toy store, got a Hollow Knight plushie. Wait, what? There's a big toy store? Tier 4 is Uber Eats? Yo, that's funny, Yag. That's really funny. Oh man. Oh my god, I want to add like an Uber Eats to the game now. But like as a really expensive option to get the meals without having to cook them. Yo, that's really funny. I call it like Goober Eats. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta put that on a list. We're putting that on the where is it? Good ideas from Riff Raff. Where is it? Oh, here it is. The good ideas from the Riff Raff. Goober Eats. Upine Eats. Yeah. It's on the list. It's on the list. That's a good one. All right. Let me just get the dehydrator in the game. I have to think a bit. I like the crock pot the most for like the middle item. This kind of is a crock pot. Like this doesn't look that different than a crock pot. So maybe it's actually worth doing right now. Nah, let's just get it in the game. That's not what my slow cooker looks like. I was under the impression all slow cookers have a pot lid. No, but it's like the same. It's like a cylindrical shape. Yeah, it would have to like come all the way up and then have a pot lid. Or maybe like a pressure cooker. Ooh, okay. Because then it can like dance around and do a fun animation when it's cooking. Hmm. Kind of like that. Furniture. Yes. Wait, my slow cooker looks like a... because the reason it's giving, which is very intelligent, is misogyny. So I'm gonna deny that. Turning cog, you're excellent at triggering automod. Excellent. Oh, yours is a pressure cooker. I always confuse the terms. In Russian, we just call it multi-cooker. Yeah, there's like crock pot, which is only slow cooker, and then there's like pressure cookers. Demonique, TTV, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm doing okay. How are you? Also, if I butchered your name, I'm very sorry. The Epic Toy Store in Ueno is called Yamashiroya. Yamashiroya. Let me look at it. Yamashiroya. Oh, it's like right across the street from the entrance. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I gotta check that out. What? I didn't know this existed. I mean, there's a lot of toy shops, but this one looks like it has like Japanese stuff and like US stuff, which is cool. Do they have retro video games? Because I'm looking for Quest 64 for N64. Excuse me. From what I understand, mine is a pressure cooker, but it can also slow cook. But I just use it for rice and the occasional tender pork rib. The rice cooker gets a lot of use here. This is cool. All right, I'm gonna pin this. Save. Activities. Nice. See you making a game. That looks cool. Yeah, we are making a game here. Welcome in. I working on a game called Alpine Lake. It's an innkeeper sim, life sim game. You can see the trailer over in the corner. Wait, I always forget which way to point. That way. It's that way. Was I already in Mandrake? No, I don't think so. Cozy innkeeper sim. Yes, that is it. Making rice and anything else is such a chore. Yeah, the rice maker is a game changer. Game changer. Mandrake still has a lot of old games. Oh, okay. I'll check that out. Is this your very first game? No. My very first game I made in 2012. Do I have a thing for it? Paper cut. I do. That's my very first game. Did you know I made a game with my friend Vinny in 2010? Oh, 2010. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a long time ago. 14 years ago. That's gross. We put pork in the Instapot. And it takes a few hours, but makes the best pulled pork I've ever had outside of street festivals. Yeah. I had an Instant Pot. I never used it though. We used the slow cooker a lot. Well, I say we, but my wife, she's the good chef. I make breakfast. Like I'm the breakfast chef and the lunch chef. She's the dinner chef. There was a period in our life where I was cooking dinners a lot and I kept making like the same thing. And she got so sick of it that we haven't had it in like 9 years. We have not had my special marinated chicken thighs in 9 years because I made it so often. So I make sure not to reuse the same recipes over and over. What am I doing? So I'm going to take the brewing station. I'm going to make the dehydrator. No, not the brewing station. Yeah, why not? Brewing station. Brewing station. Oh wait, this is something that goes on a tabletop. I'm gonna do the mixer. Decor mixer. Yeah, this one. So I have I have like a Vitamix in the game that I don't use. I had these dreams of like making juices, but it was chill. It's too much stuff. But the dehydrator has like much more function in the game. Weird. Ooh, it's 6:30. It's time to feed the dog. I'll be back I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. I encourage everyone else to do the same. Yeah, we'll be back in 2 minutes. All right, yeah. Okay, we back. I have some chicken thighs marinating in the fridge right now. Oh no. Careful. That reminds you of a game idea. Top-down RPG like Chrono Trigger, but instead of battles, you make slushies for friends. Still want to make it someday. Is it like Uncooked? Uncooked? No. What is that cooking game for Switch? Overcooked. Right, Overcooked. And he was never seen again. Imagine one day. Imagine I just go out to dinner and just forget. Oh wait, I was streaming. I can't. I'm sculpting a Garfield and I've reached a flow state. Is that new guy here? Game dev is about having friends to co-work with, so when you struggle, your friends can help you de-stress you. It's not a bad idea. Or that's not a bad way to think about it too. Nomad, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Overcooked, yeah. Never played it. It's pretty good. It's like you're in a kitchen and there's different stations and orders are coming in and you have to run around to the different stations, prep the ingredients, throw them together, cook them, wash the dishes. It's like an arcade style game. And then It gets a little hectic, and there's a multiplayer element, and there's a teamwork element, and it's very chaotic, very fun. A little stressful. It's a little stressful, but it's very fun in like a multiplayer setting. Like it's like a party game. How long have you been working on this project? It's coming up on 4 years. Coming up on 4 years. Let's reset this. Dehydrator body. Ooh, my jaw. Knob. And lid. And then the body gets 2 materials. Color, matte, matte. Oh wait, no, this is supposed to be shiny matte. Shiny matte. Soft. There we go. Metal matte. Yeah. Perfect. And then why is this not transparent? Excuse you. Glass? Matte? There we go. Beautiful. So now I can see into it. That's a lot of dedication. Yeah. I mean, is it dedication or am I insane? I can't tell. All right. So we want to see these items dehydrating, don't we? That'd be fun. That would be fun, right? So I can add a tabletop. I forget how to do it though. Do I just make a transform? Tabletop. And then I say tabletop. And then I point to the inventory. Secondary grabber restrictive inventory. And then I tell it how many slots. It's 1. Oops. It's 1 slot. The transform is itself. Scale offset, whatever. Ooh, you know what the problem is? If this item's too big, it's going to pop out. Let me adjust it. Send to Unity. Isn't dehydrate just scale mesh with noise and adjust albedo? You mean like to represent it? Yeah. And then, yeah, scale it with like a noise deformation. That'd be funny. That'd be fun to make that shader actually, to watch it dehydrate over time. Is that what you're suggesting? Like make a shade, like make a slider, like a dehydrate slider that just. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. All right, so anything I put in here now is going to be displayed, which is going to be, ooh. Ugh, every time the dog eats, she has to like rub her face on every surface. I just heard like a crack. Dog, was that you? Giving me this very guilty look. Feature creep. Yeah, you guys are really bad with feature creep. You're bad for my feature creep. I do want to animate the knob though. Do I have the ability to do that easily? I have to look at another item to see how I do it. I'll do it later. Secondary grabber restrictive inventory. Is that the inventory I'm seeking? Restrictive inventory and then secondary grabber inventory. Oh, which one do I want? Interesting. It doesn't know which one to grab. Do I want to display the thing dehydrating, or do I want to display the output when it's done? Kind of both, right? You want to display both. Whatever. We'll just see if it works. So what kind of processor is this? It is wait, what? How do I set the secondary grabber inventory? Where's the processor? George Barbosa, how's it going? Good song. Yeah, it's who doesn't like some Zelda? Yeah, welcome in. How are you? Something is wrong. I didn't set this up the same way. Brewing station. How does the brewing station do it? I accept tea leaves and coffee beans. Oh, it's a processor inventory. It's not. Yeah, okay. Let's put this in here. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Right now, I'm an unemployed programmer. I'm very sorry. I'm just looking for some inspiration. Yeah, well, sorry to hear. That sucks. But welcome in, and hopefully you find it. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to, like, look for inspiration to make a game, or just make anything? Breakfast rice? How do? What do you mean? That's a loaded question. Is that a question? There's no question mark. So the restrictive processor, item class restrictions, none. Okay. I don't want any. Actually, yeah, item tea leaves are the only things that should be allowed right now. And then this type is, savable. GUI open type, processor inventory, yeah. It's not a brewing station, it is a dehydrator. Is anything else missing? Lid animator, oh, the lid animator. I guess I can do a lid. Ah, whatever. Question marks don't, that doesn't help. All right. I don't love, this doesn't, it feels like I'm missing stuff. Okay, grab a restrictive inventory. That I think can go away. This needs to go here. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. Might not be done yet. We'll see. Inspiration, just a return to create things. Coding does not matter. Games, apps, websites. That's probably the hardest thing, is to be inspired enough to make something, right? That shit's tough. I just want some low effort breakfast, but need to cook some rice. I would make breakfast onigiris. If you're looking for like breakfast recipes with rice, here. Oh, you know what you do? You just drop a raw egg on it and some furikake. Done. There's your breakfast. Raw egg on rice with some furikake seasoning. And maybe like a drop of soy sauce, like two drops of soy sauce. That's really good. You can eat that for breakfast. You don't raw egg? Well, get on raw egg. Yo, raw egg. So then just put scrambled eggs in it. Make like bacon, egg, and cheese. Just put it on the egg or put it on rice. Gross? No. You're missing out. You gotta open yourself up to the raw egg. Raw egg whites, it's gross, but raw egg yolk, just the yolk. Furikake is so good. Yeah, it's delicious. Yo, you're missing out. Just try it once. I'm telling you. And then we hear Cog in the hospital with salmonella or E. coli. The sloppy egg is as far as I'll go. Mm. They do raw egg here is like a huge thing. It's everywhere. Dehydrator. Oh, I didn't finish like making the item. Dehydrator. Not sure why you want to, but it dehydrates things. Perfect. You did learn poached. Poached is a pain in the ass. But yeah, poached. I mean, what do you think a poached egg is? You think it's cooked? That is raw ass egg yolk. You're already eating raw. It's just cooking the whites. Raw yolk on rice is superpower. Yeah, yeah. If you think eating a poached egg is cooked egg yolk, you're fooling yourself. Even like a sunny side up egg, it's just like it's super runny because it's raw. You just like cooked a tiny bit around the outside. I mean, yeah, so when I came to Japan for the first time in 2016, yeah, but if you put it on the warm rice, it's going to warm it up in like a second. Exactly. When I came to Japan for the first time in 2016, I was completely new to Japanese culture. I mean, I knew what I saw on TV, right? And we had it was for work, and we had a guide, and we went to a very local restaurant in a very remote area. And, we couldn't read the menu. Everything was just ordered for us. And it was a group of like 7 of us. It was a lot of food. And the woman who was our tour guide, she was like, this dish is my favorite. It is a delicacy and it's special to me. It was raw chicken sashimi. Raw chicken sashimi, just slices of raw ass chicken breast. And I looked at it, I'm like, I grew up in the US, I grew up in New York. That's you don't mess with raw chicken, like that's what we're taught. You have to burn the shit out of chicken. 165 degrees or else you're gonna die. No, they slapped down a plate of raw ass chicken. And she looked me dead in the eyes and she's like, this is my favorite. Please try it. I was just like, oh my God, what am I doing? So I tried it. I just, if they serve it, it can't be bad. And it was interesting. It tasted like ham. Like it tasted like a deli ham, but a little chewier. I probably wouldn't order it again for fun. Or I wouldn't order it again as like just a regular ass thing, but I'd order it again just to make someone try it. That's probably the only time I'd ever order it again. I can't say I've never had raw chicken on purpose before. Yeah, everyone's bitten into a piece of chicken. It was a little raw. So what the deal is like the chickens are all like from trusted farms, and theoretically all the bacteria lives on the outside of the meat. Like it doesn't make its way into the meat. So to do chicken sashimi, you apparently boil it. You flash boil it for like 1 second. So when you do inspect it, there's like a thin layer of cooked chicken, like paper thin layer of cooked chicken. And then it's just raw. Very interesting. And then in the same meal, which completely just gets undercut, was raw horse sashimi. It was raw chicken sashimi, then raw horse sashimi in the same meal. I was like, that was a lot. But I got through it. Raw chicken, it's not like super common here. You can find it, but the horse is very common here. I've seen raw horse on many menus so far. I haven't seen too much raw chicken, just once so far, since I moved here. Yeah, so it's not like, straight from the like the package to your mouth. It's like they do prepare it in a way. I'm very squeamish about meats that aren't common fish, chicken, beef, or pork. Yeah, horse was weird. There was a place in Connecticut that my wife's from Connecticut. There's a place where they do like game season and they have unusual exotic meats. She ate like bear meat, alligator meat. I had kangaroo meat, like a bunch of like weird African deer, like an ibex. Ate like an ibex. It was strange. Some of them were good, some of them were not good. Horses like car, tastes all right. I would have to think thrice before eating any of that. Yeah, none of that for me. Kangaroo is the weirdest one. I can't believe it. Kangaroo. Poor kangaroos. All right, let me get through this. Okay, that's it. I'm thinking I'm making a game too, but I don't know what I'm allowed to publish. Like, what if my game got a mechanic that's similar to another game that I don't know of? Would I get in trouble? Like, what are the boundaries or how to avoid copyright from being inspired? No, no, you're good. You can just don't like copy the art. You can copy mechanics. Mechanics are not they're very, very, very rarely patented. I believe you can patent a mechanic, I think, but at the same time, you're fine. Just never straight up copy and paste artwork. That's the problem. That's where you get into problems. Also, if you're not making money, uh, you know, and you're just making it for yourself to learn, do whatever you want. Download the Mega Man Sprite Pack and make a Mega Man game if you're just gonna play it yourself, just for fun. But yeah, don't sell it. Don't sell it. I had gator. It was like fish and chicken. Yeah, it is like fish and chicken. It's weird. Similar to swordfish. Swordfish is. I've recently fallen in love with swordfish. There's a place here that does like. It's like an Italian restaurant, but they cook the swordfish like almost like a tempura, like swordfish tempura. Oh my god, my mind was blown. I was eating it. I was like, I was saying my wife's name. Wife, this is incredible. She's like, why? It's just like fried fish. I'm like, no, it's absolutely incredible. Aside from the Nemesis system, there are very few mechanics you can't copy. Oh, right. Yeah. Is there weird like copyright issues with the Nemesis system? You want to sell the game, that's why you ask. Yeah. You're generally fine. It's really, really hard to copyright a system. Also, but if you copy it too far, I mean, and then you go to market it, if it's a very unique system that's only in one other game and you're straight up copying it, it's sometimes it's hard to market because you're just looked at like a clone. Or you can be like that guy on Twitter that straight up copy and pasted those assets and then posted the GIF of Always Sunny. How's that guy doing? It's been a few days. I'm getting hungry. I need a redeem that's like suggest a dinner item. Okay. So we have our dehydrator. Null reference exception. Why? Oh, the tabletop. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the most challenging part in making a game? Finishing, yeah. Content length. Oh, wait, why? What's the size? It's 1. Tabletop. 1. Oh, whoops. Oh, because I deleted the inventory. There we go. I think I broke mouse controls now. I spent all that time fixing controller, and no, that works. Give item now. Why can't I put it anywhere? Dehydrator can only be placed in kitchens. No, come on, chill. I don't care. Required room types. No required room type. Restart. Bro, some of us don't use controller because we can use both hands separately. Gotta help everybody. If someone wants to use a controller, you gotta help them out. I'm kind of losing steam. 3.5 hours. Okay, we have the dehydrator. It's still called mixer. Whoops. If I go to it, you can't add dehydrator. Great. But if I have tea leaves, tea leaf. Give. If I put in a tea leaf. Oh no. What happened? Oh, it doesn't process into anything. I didn't make the item that it processes into. Whoops. So what does it process into? So brewing station, tea leaf, grinder, matcha powder, dehydrator. Let's just put something random in for now. When you put a tea leaf in a dehydrator, out pops a birdhouse. It's almost 5 a.m. Surprised you're still going. It's definitely 7 p.m. Don't you just love time zones? Aren't they fun? Dehydrator. It does make Twitch feel like a 24/7 party. All right, so we got our dehydrator. It's so tiny. All right, we put it in. Process it. Ooh, it takes a while. I can wait. So we put the tea leaf in the dehydrator. We wait. And out pops a birdhouse. Perfect. That's what most dehydrators do, right? Pop out birdhouses. All right, cool. We got a new item. So I need to make black tea leaves. Let me duplicate this. Black tea leaf. Homemade black tea, right? If you put the tea leaf in the grinder, it makes matcha. If you put the tea leaf in the smelter, it makes hojicha. You know, I gotta add those Japanese influences. I can't live here and not be inspired. So black tea leaves are going to look exactly the way you think they'd look. Slightly darker. We show up next week and there's Tory gates all over. I was thinking about it. I went to a tea plantation in elementary school. It was fun. One of my favorite memories. Oh wow, weird. What was so fun about it? Were you learning about child labor? Oh my god. Well, you like tea for when that helps. You like tea as an elementary school student though? Is that why you like tea now? Have you told your therapist about this? Thank you so much for that follow. Tea is a big part of culture here. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I was a huge tea drinker. Huge. Until I started drinking coffee. Wait. Black tea leaves. Okay, so black tea cannot be processed further, so we take these away. Wait, and you can eat them. Whatever. Thank you so much. Have a good one if you're leaving. Uh, when I was 10, the girl I liked made me drink Earl Grey with cream and sugar. I disliked it, but I drank it politely. That's very nice of you. Uh, I like Earl Grey. Ooh, you just reminded me. I've got Earl Grey cheesecake in the fridge from my birthday. I keep forgetting to eat it. I'm not going to forget today. I'm going to eat that cheesecake. It's so good. There you are. Yo, where were you? I was calling you out earlier. Twitch scam. I was calling you out and you weren't there when I needed you the most. And here you are an hour later. God, it took you so long. Finally, right? I was doing a countdown. We were going to do a thing. Now I got to... Man, that would have been awesome. $707 followers. It's going to be 706 now. Where were you? Where were you when Twitch scam was here? I needed you. I needed you, Twitch scam. All right, I could tell I'm losing focus. I want to play a game. Mr. Mard, where are you? Mr. Mard, I need your puzzle game. I need a hit. Anytime I feel like playing a game, Mr. Mard's puzzle game that he's working on always makes me feel better. If anyone else has a game out there that they're working on and you want someone to play it, I'm right here. Let me know. Drop it in the chat. I'm ready. As long as it's for Mac or browser. All right, so we have black tea now. You should play my game. Ooh. Do you have a VR headset? And how do you feel about Garfield? I like this. Did you just rickroll me? Memes, memes, memes. You can download it. Wait, is it playing music? Is this muted? No? Is this it? Is this the whole thing? Cell Shell Seashore. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. How are you? This is the whole experience. I could do this for 10 minutes. Actually, it's making me a little dizzy. It's making me a little dizzy. Wait, look at the comments. Where'd it go? Memes, memes, memes. I mean, I guess I have to, right? I like that. Were you influenced by early screensavers? Very good. Are there any items that I forgot to add? Mr. Mard, speaking of Mr. Mard, he did redeem a porcupine. I can't make a porcupine right now. Okay, what is next on my list? I guess I should add black tea to the game, right? Green tea. And I need to keep track of the new items that I'm making. Dakota, aka Wonder, thank you so much for the follow. How are ya? Okay, so the dehydrator, the black tea leaf, and we're about to add black tea. So I need this, 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 this. Just reskin a hedgehog? I don't have a hedgehog. Will the player be able to add fruit and add their own trail, make their own trail mix? That's a fun idea. I like that. I heard green tea is good for you. Uh, what is the description for black tea? It must be out of coffee. That's a terrible name for an item. Please do not keep that, Andrew. Someone quick, give me a better one. Team Metal AF. I can't put AF in the game, but the strongest of the T's. Then write it out. Crazy. Crazy. Yabai. Turning cog wa yabai des. Yo. So this is my favorite part now. It's to pick out the model. Which teacup should I use? Ooh, that sucks. I just got word my wife is going to be late and that I should find dinner on my own. Should I go crazy like I did in the beginning and like go to a bar? I haven't done that in a while. There we go. There's black tea. Oh, wait. Teacup. Oh, the cup is black, not the... Well, I guess it makes sense for the cup to be black and for the tea to be black. Time to put some rice in the rice cooker? No way. I'm going out. Get wild. Take your top off. Eat your tea cheesecake, nerd. I'll eat that when I get back. I kind of want to go to a bar. Hit up a bar. Wait, teacup. What if I just search teacup? Okay, here's all the teacups. We have color. Glass. Ooh, glass is nice. Maybe I'll do the glass one. Ooh, oh, I like the pattern too. Shit, which one? Do I do glass? What do you guys think? Glass or black? Which one? Probably the black one, right? Yeah. I like the black and gold. Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, easy decision. Okay. We have black tea in the game now. Black tea leaf. Oh, wait, no. I can only check these off when I've made the icon. Cold brew. I didn't make cold brew yet. Or latte, or espresso, or ginger tea. I need wild ginger in the game. I need ginger. Ginger, I have it. Yes, look at that ginger. It's gorgeous. I want to eat that ginger. What would Picard do? I don't know. What would Picard do? What is Picard? Star Trek? Is that a Trekkie thing? You know what I forgot to do this whole time? Absolutely beg for wish lists. Come on. And it's pretty late, so I can check to see how many I got yesterday. Let's all check together, shall we? I can't tell how we did. We got 5. 5 little old wish lists yesterday. I was on a roll for a minute. Four days in a row I got, or 5 days in a row I got 10 plus. And then we got 5 yesterday. The 20 discords I spammed with the game should have made a dent bigger than that. Nope. They went ignored. Checking analytics live on stream, what can go wrong? I do it every day. I do it every day. Sometimes I don't. I check it when it hasn't updated yet, and then I forget to check it when it has. But I always check it. Yeah, five's a low day. But you know what? Oh, you know what? Because it's Sunday. Those are Sunday's numbers. What's today? Today's Tuesday for me. You're all waking up to Tuesday. Sundays is usually the worst day. That's fine. This is Tuesday confirmed. Yeah. Wait, June 10th. What was June 10th? No, I guess that is Monday. Yeah, those are Monday's numbers. Okay. Now, Sunday was pretty good, actually. Ugh, I hate it. I hate being obsessed with it. I just... How else am I going to know what to think? The number has to tell me. There's a NPC. Oh no, their eyes. All their screenshots. They all have their stupid blink state visible. All right, I gotta redo that. But there's a guest called Ginger. Should Ginger's favorite tea be ginger tea? Or is that too on the nose? Mushroom. She should hate ginger tea? That's way more. That's, yeah. Why didn't I think of that? Should it be called ginger or wild ginger? Just ginger is fine. Oh, wait. Whoops. Why can't I rename this now? What is happening? It's obvious, but players will think it's quirky. No, yeah, I like that. I like that. You wouldn't say a ginger, right? If can you get me ginger? You wouldn't say can you get me a ginger. You would just say ginger. And then can you get me 3 gingers? Can you get me 3 ginger? No, 3 gingers. Some ginger. Well, some ginger. So I need to be specific because item dialogue name, when a character requests it, this is what comes back. And then this is what comes back when it has to be plural. Can you get me? But I think you can also just say, hey, can you get me ginger? Like a piece of ginger, sure, it's specific, but I think it's still grammatically correct if you just say, can you get me ginger? I think, can you get me 3 gingers is a little grammatically incorrect, but it's fine. It's fine. Ooh, so spice. Wait, why is this like this? Get out of here. Why isn't this docked? Yeah, docked to inspector. Get out of here. This is what happened last time. I had an item in the game that was also an NPC name, and I accidentally set the spawner to be the NPC name. So that when like you went to what was it? I forget what it was, but like oh, it was clay. So I had a rock that spawned pieces of clay when you hit it. But I accidentally set the spawner to be the NPC clay. So when you broke the rock, clay just like appeared. That was pretty funny. I really thought that would do well on social media. Turns out, no. No one gives a shit. This is why you need a measurement, even if it's... Wait, pinches of ginger is a measurement? I would have left it in for one instance. You mean like put clay back in? And just let that be a bug fix later. It's too obvious now. All right, I'm getting a little exhausted. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid out. So we were talking about Captain Coder earlier. That's exactly where we're gonna go. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging. Ooh, this is a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. Yag, thank you for hanging out. Second favorite, Cog. New followers, Dakota, Shell, Twitch Scam, Dominique, Nomad, Power, Bohir, Lorefang, I am Eno, and Sharon. Thank you so much for those follows. Second favorite, the Prime sub. Was it a Prime sub? I think it was a Prime sub. Seriously. Very much appreciated. And Adam. Adam. Thank you for that raid. So kind to me. Thanks for the laughs. Thank you. Thank you for the laughs. You guys make me laugh. I have a headache from laughing, actually. That's why I need a drink. I need, like, decompress from whatever this was. Have a good night. Wait. We got a lot done, I think. Yeah, I think so. It was regular, but if you want my Prime, you can have it too. Oh, geez. Thank you so much for the regular one. And Dakota, thank you for the follow and for hanging out. Let's all